Greetings, beautiful family. How are you today? Are you feeling the energy of the last weeks of the year of the snake and getting ready for the fire horse year? Yeah, we haven't had a fire horse year for 60 years. I was married to a fire horse. I know that energy very well. So we better get ready. So I am clearing and decluttering, and it's a fascinating process. As what we are doing on the outside is of course linked to our inside. This is a deep process for my psyche as well, and for my whole body. So as you know how that goes, emptying everything out, then there's total mess, sorting through it, putting it back together, deciding on what to throw out and deciding what to keep, deciding what goes to the op shop, deciding what maybe to sell or give away. So there's a lot of discernment that is engaged in that. And I'm feeling that in my small intestine. It's also such a process. It's a digestive process. And I've come so far. The whole kitchen is completed. I've been doing the shelves. And just wanted to share something. So I've come across a lot of magazines that I used to read. And they are from 2009, yeah, there's a date, 2009, 2010. So, but have a look at the topics. So, that's all. There's so much skincare products, the mushrooms as for the immune system and complementary cancer treatment. This is now 15 years ago. Yeah, so 2006 this is even from, 2006. So then we have, the other brain, why your abdomen is the center of your life, meaning is a new money, the language of love, how to truly connect. These topics go on and on and on. There's a special report on energy boosters, overcoming fatigue naturally. It's written about depression and happiness, and there's a column about aging well. So if you're buying these magazines for 10, 20, 30, 40 years, you might as well keep reading the same magazine. You know, there is just, it's kind of the same topics, and it goes round and round and round and round. It goes round and round, and it's kind of always the same. And are we actually getting anywhere with this approach? I've been throwing out also lots of stuff, lots of supplements, lots of cleaning products. This has been another deep clean. So on the 14th of February, it's 2 years that I've been drinking the Kangen water. I have not been sick since then, so I haven't needed anything. I'm also not taking really hardly any supplements anymore. I can't think of any now. I might take the odd one. I take turmeric capsules, which have been grown in Kangen water. But even that, since I've been using these amazing frequency machines where you put your feet on and charge up with terahertz and PEMF, my body is so full of energy that I don't need what I used to need or what I was looking for. So the amount I have been able to clear out, and I use the water, the different pH levels of the Kangen machine for everything, for cleaning, for washing, for spot removal, for mold removal. If anything comes on, we take the high alkaline water to alkalize the body, and then it doesn't come on. So the whole immune system, my whole system is functioning in a very different way, also with the frequencies. Even that I'm able to do this real radical clear out, that started since I've been using the frequencies, because they're shifting me into alignment. Yeah. So it's very, very interesting. I just want to show you this beautiful magazine that we used to have. So this is how it looks like here at the moment. It's very crazy. I've been doing the bookshelves and yeah, very, very crazy. So there used to be a beautiful parenting magazine that was called Kindred. You might know that. They don't exist anymore. But when my children were born, when I was pregnant even, I used to buy them. That's over 21 years ago. So I learned a lot through these. You know, there's already an article in here about fluoride. Is it poisoning our children? There's also one here that I just read about bottled water. So this knowledge has been around for a long, long time. And I myself can see how long it took me to shift. With some things not, but with some things yes. So I've been able to use a lot. But what I know now about our water and about our voltage in our body, I didn't know that then. And there's a whole massive industry that does not want us to know. Because if we know, we're not customers anymore. We stop being customers. We can stop and save so much money, save so much time, and save so much energy in not seeking anymore. Oh my gosh, what do I take for this? What do I take for that? I still have a whole shelf there with health books. I probably really also don't need them anymore. I still have them there for information, and yeah, because we homeschooled and unschooled, I turned our home into a library. The variety of books I have is really beautiful. And yeah, in some ways, maybe like DVDs. So there's also a whole pile there of DVDs and CDs. And I've been musing about it. How amazing is it that we do not need all this stuff anymore? That we can have our mobile phone, our computer, and we can streamline everything. So I'm very grateful also for the technology. And yeah, sometimes I miss going to a DVD shop and renting a movie, which the kids and I used to do. But yeah, we spend time burning. There's so much plastic in the covers. It's a whole different... We are living in a different frequency now. What I'm clearing out right now is from my old frequency. And I do not want to take this into the year of the fire horse. So if you want to ride the fire horse, I want to ride the fire horse and ride that energy and utilize it. It's best to go in it as light as we can, as liberated, as cleared, as pure as we can. So I just shared also a post before about that there's really no little spot on earth that isn't contaminated. That's why I don't know many people who are not in some kind of pain or are in some kind of way suffering in their bodies, with their bodies. And the thing is too, that our standards, our body, we quickly get used to it. How many people do you know that have lived for 10, 20 or 5 or whatever, sometimes 40 years with back pain or neck pain or headaches or joint pain? or sleep problems or depression, like so many people are putting up with all of this. We don't have to put up with this. There are solutions. I am really, for a long time, I'm not someone who keeps talking about the problem and then not looking for a solution. And if I do so, I've certainly had the loops of that as well. But my intention and my living for is to clear them. So opening the loops and getting out of that. Yeah. Not staying in painful situations, which can be in relations. It can also be in relation with our body. If I'm in pain, I want to find a solution that helps me get out of that. Don't you? Yeah, and maybe you do consciously, but unconsciously there might be blockages. Otherwise, everybody would already have a P90 plus or a P90 to charge up and help the body to feel better. It's actually really astonishing that there's nothing in these magazines about PEMF or terahertz. So these magazines can actually really all go out because it's a very different life with the frequencies. There's also no talk about Kangen water in these magazines. Yeah. But Kangen water was around then. Ionized water, structured living water, because the bottled water is really quite contaminated. It's often worse than tap water. Yeah, and there's no regulation on the bottled water. They can kind of do whatever they want to. Yeah, you might even find tap water in the bottle if you buy that. Yeah, and filters, just purely filtering. Yes, that's better than contaminated water, and it doesn't fully help your immune system and detox system. It just sits in the body. It can't penetrate. So you might have good water, but if it's not microclustered, and yeah, it's not going in. So these are the things I wanted to share. And now I'm going to get back to my project here. And yeah, there I will leave no cupboard. I will not leave any cupboard not checked and decluttered. No room. Everything is going to be attacked now with grace and frequency. I'm charging up in between with the frequencies and bringing that right in. And then the awarenesses come. I'm finding also notes and posts and photos, and just it's a beautiful process to integrate, to clear, yeah, to get ready for the fire horse year. Yeah. So if you want to join me, go to the link that I shared in my post and get in touch. And this Saturday, if you like, you can come to a frequency group session from 12 to 3. And just let me know that you are coming. And yeah, then you can experience the frequencies for yourself. That's a gift to you, freely gifted. And you can also book a one-on-one session at any other time. Just contact me for that. Yeah, many blessings. Oh, and one last thing I wanted to share, what came so into my awareness this morning, as I shared in my stories, the tree and all the lorikeys, that my dream, what dream have you had that you have become aware of that you didn't even know was a dream? You know, for me, that is that I do not know here moments where I don't actually have bird sound around. There is all the time bird sound around me. And even seeing birds, even often in shopping centers, there can be pigeons. I am hardly anywhere, ever, where there is not some animals around me, and especially birds. And that has been my dream, also to live, yeah, with the ocean and the forest, and yeah. So I didn't know about this dream with the animals. But that was my deep soul dream. I'm very clear about that now. Let me know your dream that you've become aware of, that you didn't know, that you hadn't known. I love to hear. Yeah. So, beautiful family, have a beautiful Friday. And yeah, many blessings. And I see you soon here again, and always in the quantum field.